On a rainy afternoon in June 2024, officers responded to a frantic domestic disturbance call at a suburban residence. The initial reports were murky, suggesting a family dispute spiraling out of control, but what officers found was a household on the brink of collapse.
What's going on? What's going on?
Fighting in the bathroom.
Who's fighting in the bathroom?
My grandmother and mother.
Before officers can even step inside the suspect, Denise Coburn immediately goes on the offensive. She attempts to control the narrative by claiming victimhood and accusing her own daughter of assault.
No, you're gonna go to jail for hitting me.
Ma'am, I'm Officer DeRosa. What's going on?
Police quickly learn this was supposed to be a day of recovery. Denise was scheduled for a detox program, but the pressure of the day triggered a violent collapse. The officer needs to determine if the scene is secure.
You don't have any weapons on you, do you?
No.
No? Did you take anything?
No, but people have been putting their hands on me.
Okay.
Once separated from the chaos, the daughter reveals a chilling detail that changes the nature of the call. It was not just a physical scuffle. She noticed marks on her grandmother that suggested a deadly weapon was involved.
The scratches were from a knife.
Who said that? Your mom
My
said
grandma.
that? Your grandma said that? Okay.
Following the disturbing allegation about a blade, officers turn to the grandmother to verify the story. She is shaken and reluctant, but the visible injuries on her arm paint a grim picture that cannot be ignored.
Do you have any scratches from a knife?
You see your arms?
Yes, please. Okay.
The tension had been building for hours. Denise was packing and repacking, trapped in a cycle of indecision and agitation regarding her rehab. This psychological spiral was the prelude to the physical attack.
And we were packing. What she was doing was packing and repacking and repacking and repacking.
Before noon, the verbal abuse turned lethal. Denise allegedly grabbed a kitchen knife from the drawer. While she tried to play it off as a threat, the grandmother confirms that the blade made contact.
She came over to me with the knife, and I kind of went like this, and she kind of just got me in the arm.
She did it just like that?
Yeah, just,
Okay, where else do you have cuts?
that's it, just right there.
The officer presses for clarity as this distinguishes a simple assault from a felony. The grandmother confirms it was not an accident or a pantomime. It was a deliberate act of violence during a rage.
She was going to pretend that she was going to stab me.
She was going to pretend? She clearly cut you.
I know she did.
That's not pretending.
I know.
Okay.
With the grandmother's wounds corroborating the assault, the officers returned to Denise. Her defense is to project guilt onto everyone else, claiming her own child assaulted her, unaware that police have pieced together the true sequence of events.
I got punched in
You got punched where?
the head.
You got punched in the head by who?
My daughter.
Your daughter?
Yeah, the one that called the police.
Yeah.
The investigation reveals that the daughter's actions were heroic, not malicious. She had entered the room to find her mother choking her grandmother. The punch was a desperate attempt to break a stranglehold and save her grandmother's life.
We're going to put something what's called a conditions of release. It's a temporary protective order, and it keeps her from coming here. If she were to come here, she'd be arrested on a felony. She cannot come back until her court date.
The consequences are immediate and severe. Officers inform the family that a protective order is being issued, meaning Denise cannot return to the home. Her refusal to go to rehab has resulted in a forced removal to a jail cell instead of a clinic.
All right, Denise. So you are under arrest right now, okay? No, I am not kidding. So you are under arrest. I'm going to be transporting you back to the police department right now.
As the reality of the felony charges sets in, Denise breaks down. She is left with no one to bail her out, isolated by her own violent actions. The tragedy is complete: a mother arrested, wishing arrest upon her own family.